Hello everyone, my name is Sandhya Nayak and I'd like to talk about an application I've been working on recently. It shows how to deploy a smart contract developed for a global finance use case on the Hyperledger Fabric. Global finance or trade finance signifies financing for the trade of products. It is a great use case to consider for a blockchain application because of the number of participants and the different kinds of transactions that occur between them. These include transactions such as a buyer placing an order with a seller requesting a shipment from a provider for the goods in the order, the provider providing the goods, the shipping company shipping these to the buyer, etc. Blockchain allows for each and every participant involved in a transaction to know what the status of the order is at each and every step. Let's first have a look at this application, after which I'll walk you through the README on the GitHub repo. So this is the landing page for the Global Finance with Blockchain application, and I'm going to go to Roles and click on Load Unified User Experience, which is going to load a unified user experience containing the UIs for the buyer, the seller, the supplier, as well as the shipping company. We can click on Display Order Status and see that there are a number of orders which have been created. We can also take some actions such as purchase. So in this particular case, we are saying that we'll purchase it from the seller PC Hardware Inc. and we'll execute this. We can now click on Display Order Status again to refresh the screen. We can see that the order created has now changed to order purchase. The status has now been updated. On this screen, which is the seller screen, we can see that PC Hardware Inc. is the seller, which is the same as the seller that we were trying to look at. Is available. Let's click on Display Order Status, and now we can see that same order for $9125, order number 001 for $9125, which we had moved from created to purchased, can now be seen by this seller. And the seller can take further actions such as ordering from the supplier, which they can specify whichever they want. So I would do the App Store Inc. and click Execute. Now, if I look at PC Hardware Now Inc., there are no orders, but if I go to the App Store Inc. and click Display Order Status, the same order has now approached here, and you can process these further by saying request shipping, back order, and so on. Each of the transactions performed in this application are recorded as blocks on the blockchain network. We can look at all of these blocks in the network by going to Admin and saying Show Blockchain. Each block here corresponds to a single transaction that was performed on this network. We can also get a more detailed view of this network on the IBM Blockchain Platform. So if we go to the channels and select our channel, which is my channel, we can see that there are 36 blocks or 36 transactions which have been executed on this network. The block history also shows details about each single transaction that was performed on this network. If we look at the last transaction that was performed, it should correspond to the last transaction that we had performed on the application, which is ordering the items in order 001 from the supplier. So let's go and have a look at the details of block ID 35. We can click on this transaction to see the details of it, and we can verify over here that it was an order from supplier for 001, which is the order number. The seller was PC Hardware Inc. and the provider was App Store Inc. Now let's go ahead and have a look at the GitHub README. The GitHub repo can be found on github.com/IBM/global-finance-on-blockchain. I have included a link to the repo in the description of this video. The README for this repo walks us through an explanation of the use case. It includes references to a previously written developer pattern for global finance, as well as a link to the original Redbook tutorial by Bob Dill, which served as an inspiration for both of these code patterns. The architecture flow shows all of the steps required to set up and access the application. We already have a smart contract defined in this project, so we will start by packaging the smart contract using the IBM Blockchain extension on Visual Studio Code. And then we can set up the cloud services, which is the IBM Blockchain Platform and the Kubernetes cluster on which the Hyperledger Fabric network will be created. Then we will see how the node application can be connected to this blockchain network, and then the application can be used by all of the participants such as the buyer and the seller to perform the various transactions. In the next video, we will follow the instructions provided on this README, which explain how to set up the blockchain network on the IBM Blockchain Platform, how to deploy the smart contract on this network, and how to run the application.